Ladies and gentlemen, we have a distinguished visitor who just came in. State Senator Joe Adabo is here. I live in his district. It's normal for groups and events, social political activities to invite their state representatives. And we are happy that he's here. I'm grateful to him. Senator Adabo, please come up. See, how do I brief someone who doesn't know what we're discussing here today? I have a little poster, and for your benefit, and for Senator Adabo's benefit, I want him to tell him our story. I want to tell him our story in 2 minutes, and the best way I can do that is to hold up a poster that has been published in all the newspapers in Guyana over the past few months. This is a story. We have a rigged oil contract with Exxon. Exxon does it all the time. In Steve Cole's book, Exxon's Empire, he documented the fraud that Exxon pulls on small third world societies. And Guyana is a victim of that. Look at this contract here. Two countries, Suriname and Guyana, share the same oil basin. Suriname gets 6.25% royalty. Guyana gets 2%. The difference, 4.25% times 11 billion barrels of oil from one block times average price $90 today is $42 billion. It's a lot of money. It can rebuild all our hospitals and schools in the whole country. Profit share. Suriname, their profit share goes up on a graduated scale up to 70%. Ours are fixed at 50%. Corporate income tax, Suriname gets 36%, Guyana gets 0%. I need to talk about this for 1 minute. Environmental responsibility, liability for Suriname is on the company. That's what Dr. Adams was talking about, insurance. And in Guyana, the liability is in Guyana. We don't have adequate insurance or liability coverage. But I want to talk about this one, corporate income tax. I don't know if anybody really understands what is going on. It's a fraud embedded in the contract. It's waived for 30 years, for the life of the contract, 30 plus years. No corporate profits tax is paid to government of Guyana. But the contract didn't say that. The contract says it is paid and government of Guyana issues tax receipts. How can you get tax receipts when no taxes are paid? Well, Satir, the Commissioner of Inland Revenue, explains that about a month ago. He said they prepare an invoice and they send the invoice to the government of Guyana or to the Ministry of Energy. And the Ministry of Energy sends it to Commissioner of Inland Revenue. And Commissioner of Inland Revenue issues tax receipts. But guess what? Commissioner Statia says something else. It makes no impact on our balance sheet. It means there is no debit to the consolidated funds account, no credit to government to GRA, Guyana Revenue Authority. It's a fraud, but we are issuing tax receipts. But this is in the contract. And the government of Guyana says we have to do what the contract says. We are involved in, the government of Guyana is involved in the complicity of a fraud. Now, can the contract be renegotiated? Our mission is to pressure the government to renegotiate the contract. Can a contract be renegotiated? The answer is, if the two parties agree, any contract can be renegotiated. The role of the government of Guyana is to persuade Exxon to renegotiate the contract. Use your leverages to pressure Exxon to come back to the table. But the government of Guyana refuses to do that. And our job, the Guyanese people, is to try to convince our government to use their leverage to renegotiate. I just want to ask Senator Dabo to greet his constituencies here and to make some comment on this whole business of what we are doing.
Thank you. Thank you, Michael. I am sure this is not the last time Mike and I are going to have this conversation. You know, I know passion when I see it. But I want to thank Mike for allowing me to be here and for inviting me. Hello all. My name is Joe Dabo, State Senator. It is a privilege and honor to be a State Senator and represent Richmond Hill and South Richmond Hill again. So it's good to be back. I want to thank Mike also and the Temple here for opening the doors for the symposium, which I think is a very important issue for the almost 800,000 people in Guyana and for our environment globally. I want to thank, it was Dr. Kemaraj, I believe, who spoke. I want to thank Dr. Bulkin, I believe, who spoke, and Dr. Adams, who I got a chance to actually hear. I want to thank them all for their participation, for educating us on such an important environmental issue. And whenever we talk about this, and I hear Mike loud and clear, we want people to be fair and equitable in negotiation with Guyana, and we hope that we break down the boundaries that separate these two entities to do the right thing by the people of Guyana. You know, it's the politics that sometimes gets in the way. Politics on a government level, politics on a political, or I should say a corporate level too. There's corporate politics as well. We start to break down those political boundaries to get to the root, which is helping people. Helping the people of Guyana, and even here locally. You know, when I go around the community, I know many of us know there's a primary on August 23rd, and I'm out there campaigning. You know, the bottom line is we're talking about breaking down the boundaries that separate so we can work together for the sake of the people. We are in tough times right now. Whether we talk about COVID or economics or public safety or hate crime or discrimination, we need to break down those boundaries that separate so we can work together to solve these issues, whether it be here or in Guyana. It's the same. We need to break down the boundaries and get to work, all for the sake of the people, bottom line. And whether we're talking about, again, public safety or the bigger issue globally, which is the environment. We have a lot of work to do as a state. We are going in the right direction with clean energy, but the bottom line is we have a lot of work to do. I want to say thank you to all of you who are here because you care about the environment, you care about what's happening in Guyana. I appreciate you being here. You can all be somewhere else on this beautiful Saturday, but you're here. And I want to say thank you. Again, Mike, thank you. And you and I will have a conversation, I am sure. Everyone have a great weekend and thank you so much. I appreciate your time. Thank you.